everyone, and welcome back to our second video of my Jurassic World Evolution series, the Isla Nublar video, I should say. I honestly couldn't think of the words for it that I wanted to say. So this is basically my best creation, like the closest I can get to creating Isla Nublar as in the first film of Jurassic Park. Now, obviously the same things are there. We have our visitor center. You got your path that goes in front of this visitor center. You had your lake or lagoon or whatever it was in front of it. You know, your Floss Raptor pin that was behind it. Yeah, the thing about this is you can't really do nothing with it. This, like in the actual DLC, you can actually put the raptors in it until they break out, and then they can't go back anymore. And while for anything else, like the sandbox mode campaign or whatever, it's basically cosmetic items, so yeah, it's pretty much cosmetic purposes. You know, you have it basically behind the Floss, so visitor center. You got your emergency bunker, which is kind of packed away, hidden in the trees and all that, like it was in the movie. So yeah, so obviously it's gonna be a bit different. You're also going to see stuff that you weren't expecting in this game. Well, in the like, well, what? Well, let me rephrase it. You'll be seeing stuff that you didn't see in the movie in this game. Like, for example, this little pen here, I had to do myself. This is not movie related. This is not Jurassic Park lore related. This is just because of, like I mentioned in the first movie, the first video, that you can't put the hatcheries in the enclosure. So I have to have a little pen for the dinosaurs to come out, tranquilize, transport, everything. So obviously, the first thing you would do here would obviously be the Pteranodons. Now, obviously, they weren't in the movie. However, I don't know if it was, I can't remember if it was mentioned in the movie. However, in the book, there was an aviary being worked on under construction. So they weren't planning to have, I think, Pteranodons or pterodactyls or some other kind of flying reptile on display in Jurassic Park. Since it was in the book, it is technically official Jurassic Park canon, so we have our Pteranodons. So, with that in mind, we can begin the tour. Yeah. So, obviously, you have the whole island to work with. I'm actually kind of curious where my power is, because I'm pretty sure I had power here, though I think I might have set this up to, like, not needing power. Which is looking like, this is obviously sandbox mode for fun, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I set this up for not having to worry about power. Like, unlike what I did with the Isla, because, again, it gives a more Isla look with the power. So, anyways, let's begin with the park tour. And as like the first video, we will have our authentic Jurassic Park experience. So, like in the movies, the vehicles came from the right side of the visitor center and went in this direction to pick up people. One of the things I do have to do is flatten this because this path should not be bumpy like this. So obviously, you know, little tweaks I have to do in this game. So obviously the tour would pick up people, sinker drive, bumpy drive. Just like in the movies, you have this double gate security checkpoint, whatever it is. I have one on both sides of the tour. Again, I wasn't too sure if this came before or after the gate, so I just put it before the gate. So you know, you're pretty much officially in the park itself now. We'll give it a minute.
Dinosaurs will often congregate around feeders and water sources.
Alright, so, you know, so obviously we get through the security checkpoint where it is. Come up, you know, we got the Jurassic Park gate. Huge gate. Tour guys over. We're gonna hit that. Nope. What do they got in there? King Kong? The tour goes around, driving around, still around, you know, this is a big island, but it's obviously not the full size of Isla Nublar. since, honestly, in Jurassic World Evolution 2, I do hope you get Isla Nublar and Isla Sorna as, like, sandbox maps for, like, the full island. So you got, like, a lot more space, you can put a lot more dinosaurs in there. Like, we do have, like, 11 species of dinosaurs on this map itself. Now, I know there wasn't 11 species seen in the first Jurassic Park film, however, in order to get this to be a 5-star park, I do apologize for the broken camera. This is a broken realistic. But in order to get this to a 5-star park, I had to, you know, pause the movie. Well, not really watch the movie, but watch the scenes that Dennis Nedry is like stealing the embryos. I had to pause it, see which dinosaurs' names were on the embryos, and put them in the park since they actually had the embryos of the actual dinosaurs. I imagine they would be made for the park and are in the park. However, because of the small area the people were in while trying to survive, we obviously didn't encounter these dinosaurs. So first up on the tour, on the right, exactly the right side there, you were watching the movie, it was on the right side, we had the Dilophosaurus. You know, we learned that these dinosaur species are actually poisonous. You know, we have all the people looking on the right side there, you know, trying to see what Dilophosaurus is. You know, Delos, Dr. Grant, you know, it's just like, damn. Again, I do apologize for the camera.
You see represents countless hours of meticulous work from a wide-ranging team, including geneticists, handlers,
Not
and
seen
scientists.
anything. The Dilophosaurus, but they're in there. I guarantee you, they are in there. Alright, so back to the first-person view because, you know, taking a tour. So after the Dilophosaurus, the next up on the tour was the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which would obviously be the next dinosaur we get to see. Though I don't know why you have the T-Rex so early in the tour. But apparently they did.
Lack an instinctual fear of predators. This was achieved through selective breeding and genetic
Obviously,
engineering.
you can see the inclination there. That is supposed to be like how it was in the movie. Obviously, you can't do, you know, the bricks and that. Honestly, the reason for these little ravines that they were in the movie, if you read the book, you understand, like, in order to separate the dinosaurs, they used both fences and ravines to keep the dinosaurs separate. So that's why you had that ravine in the T-Rex paddock, you know, to help keep the T-Rex in place. So obviously, you know, you had to loop around. Goat feeding station. Your bathrooms, recipes, Sonic and Arrow. T-Rex is in there somewhere, you know. Trying to get there, you know. No T-Rex. Couple of goats, you know. The T-Rex doesn't, you know, come on, you know, come out when you're on your set schedule, you know. That's chaos. Nice tour so far, you know. 1 sick dino and 2 no-shows. Back up, let people get through there. Obviously, we're losing dinosaur visibility. That's why stars are going down. Okay, now we have the tour parked here, you know, try to lure up the T-Rex. Doesn't come. We're like, alright, we'll continue on. So the third dinosaur that we would have came across in Jurassic Park in the movie was the Triceratops. And that is what we have here. Triceratops paddock. So, you know, we have our Triceratops. Nice looking dinosaurs. Same skin as the useless Sorna one, because again, 1993s, and technically both of these scenarios would have been the 90s. Sorna probably 97-ish, maybe, because, you know, time to build the part, get it out, make dinosaurs for it, transfer, let's just get past these slower jeeps. These trucks can move up to like 20 kilometers an hour, 20 miles per hour, I should say, you know. But we clocked T-Rex at 32, so pretty much screwed with this rampage T-Rex. Well, so we come up here, and this is the best part about this map. Like the Isla Nublar, like this is the Return to Jurassic Park DLC, not the Jurassic World Evolution DLC. Yes, again, you get this scene right here.
Tour vehicles are remotely controlled and monitored
Got your
from the Jurassic
Brachiosauruses, you got your Parasaurolophuses, which, fun fact, I made the Parasaurolophuses the 1997 skin packs as the basic skin pack because I wasn't thinking, but yeah. Like I said, the best part is, you know, you got that lake there, which is in the game itself, like this. So that lake is right there on the map, exactly as is, like it is in the movie. So that's the best part about it. But again, you can't have the jeeps from there, brick path to this thing. Yeah. It sucks. But again, limitations on what you can do. So next up will be one of the first dinosaurs that you didn't see in the movie, and that would be the Mectria Canthosaurus. Since he was one of the embryos we had to put in the game, since for whatever reason, John Hammond had a lot of carnivores on his embryo list. So there he is, Mectria Canthosaurus, or she is, I should say. It's a nice looking carnivore, you know, nice stripes in that, nice pattern. I will give us a close up on it after, but you know. When we get there, we get there. So, next dinosaur was also on the embryo list that we didn't get to see in the movie was the Stegosaurus.
Some dinosaur species are naturally shy and may be hiding.
And there we go. We have our Stegosaurus. And yeah, they're almost on the path too in a way. But yeah. I can imagine John Hammond would have Stegosaurus in his theme park, obviously. It is a popular dinosaur, well-known dinosaur, so obviously you need the Stegos there. Yeah! Get these guys out of the way. Unfortunately, again, like I still gotta buy a new controller. That's why every once in a while, I'll just slightly tap it, and the controller will go to the left. I do apologize for that. It does create issues, but I don't know if it's, I think it's like a defect in the controller itself. So, but continuing on, next dinosaur, you know, the way they move, you know, the way they flock, you know, like a bird. Gallimimus. So I felt Gallimimus would be a nice spot here. So, look at them. Look at them, like, you know, walk around. They're flocking. They're flocking this way. Or to the fence, for whatever reason, you know. Yeah, we have a bunch of Gallimimuses with the next one. At this point, the tour would almost be over. Two more carnivores. Obviously, we're ending the tour with the Floss Raptors because, well, again, you can't put them in the hatchery, so you gotta put them in the enclosure. It's just that of the game. So next up would be a smaller carnivorous dinosaur. This would be the Proceratosaurus or something like that. Another, like I said, another one of the dinosaurs with the embryos, the Dennis Nedry. See if I can see them better. Yeah, no eyes on them at all, but again, we won't just visit them, but usually the Proceratosaurus will be here. There they are, there's one.
Or the dinosaurs.
Again, we will get to a better close-up at the end. So, finally, we will have the Floss Raptors, which, like the T-Rex, I did the 1993 skin on these ones. And there are only 3 Floss Raptors, like there was only 3 in the movie. Though they did mention that they had 6 or 7 at the time. Or they had 5, they introduced a 6. Or if they had 6, they introduced a 7th, which killed a bunch of the other ones and worked things out with the other 2.
Make sure that you listen carefully to any safety announcements.
So we have 3 Floss Raptors there. We can always revisit if we have to. I have to. So yeah, the tour go up to here. Once again, double checkpoint. Or double gate checkpoint. Yeah, that pretty much is how I would imagine Jurassic Park would look like. This is also, in a way, a what-if scenario, if it actually was, you know, opened and survived. But besides, you know, the incident we had, when like 4 or 5 people died. So, yeah. I do think I made the Dilophosaurus pen a bit too big, which also hurts why you can't see them. However, they do have a pretty good thing. So these are Dilophosauruses. Obviously, you know, you can't see them because, like in the movie, you couldn't see them till like the dense entry scene. Of course, you know, now our T-Rex shows up. Now she shows up when the tour is done. Yeah, eat that goat. And again, like I said, I felt like we could have probably put more dinosaur species in here if we wanted to. Like, if I was going for, like, 12 unique species, maybe more. I felt like, obviously, we could have done a species over here. Put a cage there. But again, I wanted to keep this true to the film. We could probably done a small species here, too, maybe. Like I said, I want to keep this true to the film. And was how the tour was laid out and how it would have been laid out past what we saw. Yeah, this is what I felt like we could have done. There's the Canthosaurus. Nice looking dinosaurs. Nice stripes on them. And obviously, finally, the pros. Ooh, yeah, a couple Stegos there for round range. And then obviously, the Proceratorosaurus. Well, they look like small dinosaurs, you know, pack dinosaurs, yeah. Like I said, John Hammond had a lot of carnivorous dinosaurs, and a few of them weren't big names, like Proceratorosaurus and Canthosaurus, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my Isla Nublar recreation of Jurassic Park. Hopefully I did the film justice, obviously with the tour vehicles and all that. And obviously we kept the Jeep the same because, you know, Jurassic Park. But thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. I'm not too sure if I will make Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos. I might not. I am excited for that game coming out though. Hopefully I hope they don't make too many changes besides, like, you know, more dinosaurs and all that. Like, maybe some new buildings and all that. But hopefully not too much being changed. But once again, I thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you all next time. Take care.